Shelter pets rock too. Hey, what's up? It's Mel Taylor, and a look at your rock news this week. It is a sunglass wearing day. I'm telling you, probably most of the holidays actually will be sunglass wearing days. First up, Rocker Radio host, Mr. Author, photographer, comedian. I mean, I could probably throw a lot of things up in there. Nikki Sixx, the Motley Crue, says he's currently writing not one, but 2 books. He's hoping to have it out next May or June. And then the other one, probably out sometime in 2013. Says he's actually working on things that he's never done before, written about. And if you've, you know, his first 2 books already were national bestsellers. Now, his bandmate's busy working on 2 books. The Motley Crue's drummer, Mr. Tommy Lee. Now, if he's got a lot more time on his hands, that's for sure. Just got announced that the upcoming reality show he's been working on just got shelved. I don't know exactly what was going to be happening, but it was called Culture Shock with Tommy Lee. He was an investigative travel programmer, or see, I don't even get the hell what it is. It was supposed to be on the Sci-Fi Channel, but didn't work out, so I guess he's on to his next project. Well, Hell Yeah fans ready to celebrate. Mudvayne fans, maybe a little sad. News just came out that Mudvayne is kind of shelving it for a while. Or I guess they're shelving Mudvayne for a while. That's more or less what I'm getting to here. Guitarist Greg Tribbett, he tweeted, just to get the record straight, Mudvayne is on hiatus. Mudvayne and Hell Yeah singer Chad, same guy, Chad Gray, they are concentrating on Hell Yeah, going to be touring for the next 2 years. So that means we won't hear anything from Mudvayne for the next 2 years or so. A panel of the finest guitar players on the planet has crowned Jimi Hendrix the greatest guitarist of all time. No surprise, right? Rolling Stone magazine, top-notch guitar players, and other music industry experts kind of like ranked the top 100 best stringers ever. And Hendrix came out on top, edging Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page, who came in second and third, respectively. In the top 10, also Keith Richards, Jeff Beck, B.B. King, Chuck Berry, Eddie Van Halen, and Pete Townsend. As the Rolling Stones' golden anniversary gets here, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, they plan to meet in December sometime to figure out how they want to kind of celebrate this next year. Richards seemed ready to get the party started, saying, you know what, I don't see why in the world the Stones can't pull together some kind of show next year. I mean, you can almost count on it. Both were pretty much a go. I mean, 50 years is a freaking long time for a band to be together. Now, lineup for the second edition of the Lollapalooza Chile and the inaugural Lollapalooza Brazil was just announced. Chile is happening in March and Brazil in April, but you got Bjork, Arctic Monkeys, MGMT, TV on the Radio, Band of Horses, Foster the People, Cage the Elephant. I mean, that's just to name a few. Some of those guys will be playing the Brazil act, along with, of course, Jane's Addiction, Crystal Method, one of my most favorite bands, Thievery Corporation. Now, another one of my most favorite bands, and I recently had a chance to meet Gavin Rossdale, is Bush. Love them. I know, I'm holding dear to my heart. He'd kind of fallen out of my top rocker list, but Gavin Rossdale in at back number 1. And he basically said one of the reasons why they got back together, that him and his son Kingston, they went out to have some burgers, and the waitress came over and he's like, hey, can I have 2 fries, 2 hamburgers, 2 sodas? And she's like, only if you get back together with Bush. And he said, honestly, that conversation that he had kind of, sparked an interest, kind of talked to the guys, and man, they're back in action. They played recently a tour with Chevelle and Filter. It's fantastic and wonderful. And like I said, he is back at number 1 spot on my rock list. Love it. If you want to catch some more music news, you can find me at iHeartRadio.com. It's keyword Mel or Mel Taylor at iHeartRadio.com. And that is a look at your rock news this week. Shelter pets rock too.